What's going on, guys? This is Aussie Van Man. How y'all doing today? And where are we today? We are just outside Phillipsburg, Montana, and we're here. It's actually Granite Montana, or the beginnings of Granite Montana, which is not actually a town anymore. It's a ghost town. Old mining town up in the mountains here. I probably should have my firearm on me. I just forgot this is grizzly country. So I'm not going to stray too far from my van. But we're on our first stop just outside the town. Some of the mining equipment or abandoned, falling apart mining stuff that's out here. This is actually the tramway. This was an aerial tramway, so it was suspended up in the air. They'd have carts that would come on down on steel cables. And this is the ruins of one of those little stations, police stations that are over here. And we're going to go in and have a little bit of a closer look, all right? It's very cool. Very, very thick lumber needed to support this, which is good because it's kept it together all these years. I mean, it is falling apart, but just the sheer thickness of this lumber is what sort of held this structure together so we can come see it today. Look at it. There's some big lumbers. And you can see the steel cables here that they've cut off. But these would have been the steel cables that they would have been dragging the carts back and forth with in the air. Very, very cool. And you can see, what is that, power lines? Okay. You can see lots of these timbers have actually fallen down and then secured into the stone here. We have some big steel linkages here. Oh, they got some weight to them, guys. There's some thick bits of metal. They're all along here. Oh, a squirrel, hello. Or a chipmunk, one of the two. I like squirrels, as you all know. We don't get them in Australia. I wish we did, because I'd be playing with them all day. Look at him. He is so cute. I'll zoom in now. Look at that little fella. Oh no, he ran away. Oh well. But yes, this is the first stop of our trip today. Well, the first stop of this video. It kind of popped out. I didn't know it was here. Went around the bend and it was just here. So we're not actually up to the town yet. That's where we're heading now. So let's jump back in the van and we're going to head up there. All right, guys, we are at our next stop and we have a whole building here. I'm assuming it's a house. There's no information on this one, but it looks like maybe it's a house. I see a fireplace. It's pretty bad shape. A lot of the walls are falling down to the ground now. We can see some of the drywall and framework still standing in the middle. Some of the roof is collapsed in. Let's take a look, guys. It's very cool, guys. Very cool. You can see where the roof's caved in here. This wall's leaning. These are actually exterior walls that have all collapsed outwards here. We're going to take a little walk around here and see if we can look inside a little bit more. We don't really want to trust those floorboards there. They're pretty rotten. But we'll take a little walk around here. Oh dear. I see some relics already. There's some parts of shoe soles and stuff on the ground here. Some old sheet tin here. Oh wow, it's quite dilapidated in the back, but there is some of the structure still standing. I don't know if Montana gets snakes, but if this was Arizona, this would likely be, I smell skunks. This would likely be Snake Haven. This could even be Bear Haven for all I know, which makes me uncomfortable. I definitely smell animals here. I think this could be some Skunk Haven. Oh yeah, I definitely smell skunk here, guys. Or something stinky. I don't know how comfortable I feel walking around this. It's kind of sketchy. And again, I don't have my gun on me right now. I'm not too far away from the van, but if a bear jumped up on me right now, oh, tripping on wires, that is, looks like a collapsed shaft out the back here. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. There's a lot going on out here, including I can see some houses being built up on the ridgeline, so some rich people have definitely moved in. But check this out, guys. You can see some of the mining works over here. Look at that. There's a bunch of mining works here. You can see the old timbers that are collapsed in some of the railings that they had built up there. That would have been part of the aerial tramway there. You can see all the timbers that are collapsed down. But all the tailings and dirt and all that there. There's this little shack that's here that's collapsed out the back as well. But part of this building is actually still standing. The floors are totally rotted through, and the bit with the tin roof on it has stood the test of time a lot better. So we're going to walk around the side here. Okay. Below us too, there seems to be another mining building down the bottom there. There is private property around here. I don't know how much of this is private property, but there's buildings underneath me, and there's more tramway railings still standing in the air, half collapsed over there, you can see. Very, very cool. Looks like, I don't know what this is, part of a bed frame maybe or something. Or a fence. Oh, oh, I see relics, guys. We got an old part of a milk bottle top here or something. I don't know what that is. Part of a bottle, some ceramics. It's actually some embossing or something there. That's a nice looking piece. Now look at this brick. L-A-C-L-E-I-E. St. Louis. Lackley or Lacklight? No, I don't know. Can't quite tell what that is. I-E? I don't know. It's from St. Louis, guys. That's an old brick right there. Very cool. There's a little tin there. Oh, wow. This has definitely seen better days. See that chimney piece there? I had the fluing going up. Oh, man, it stinks in here. I don't know what that smell is. It's a little worrisome, that smell. Check the piping out down on the floor there. Oh, there's a lot of rodent droppings in here. A heck of a lot of rodent droppings. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. Alright, guys. There is a lot to see and do here, guys. This is just the tip of the iceberg. So we're gonna get a move on. Oh, I see another foundation here. That's cool. Nothing really left there, but it's a foundation for them. Oh, I see some wood flue over here. Oh, there's definitely private property over this way. I see a house or something over there. All right, guys, let's get a move on. This is so exciting, guys. I love ghost towns. Okay, we just pulled off on the side of the road because we got this sign here by the U.S. The Park Service has left a sign out here. Granite Ghost Town, Granite Mountain Mine, located July 6th, 1875, and operated by the Granite Mountain Company. A rich silver bonanza chute was discovered November 1882. The mine closed in 1893 and reopened again in 1911 and 1912 and operated for a brief time. Deer Lodge National Forest. Very cool. We see some other signs of relics here, including parts of old carts and stuff like that. There's old tin and iron down here. You can see part of what looks to be a wood stove and some foundations over here. This is kind of cool. There's an old part of a wood stove here. It's a big old wood stove here. And there's some, oh, there's a dilapidated house over there. I'm gonna have to stop and look at this, guys. So it is kind of cool where they can, or where they have been able to track the history. They've actually put some signs up. So we have a sign here, California House. No idea what that means, but they must have known that this was called the California House. The trail to that location, oh, I see the foundations and walls here. Maybe the cellar walls are pretty blocked in by trees that have fallen over everywhere here. Oh, Catholic church location. So this big stone area here, and here you can see Catholic church. So all these stone, this would have been the stone foundations here. They would probably have had a basement, or maybe this was part of the walls. We're not too sure. You can see the stacked stone in here. There's part of the wall there. And over here, oh, there's more. We gotta go in further, guys. Thought I heard something. It's like put some bricks down the bottom here. So we know there's bricks here as well. Lots of bricks and tin. Animals are screeching at me. Here's some more wall. Look at this big corner wall here. Even looks like there might be what was a doorway here at some point, where there's trees sort of grown up through. Some timbers. It's kind of hard to move around here, guys, because the nature's sort of taken over a bit here. Okay, there's a door frame that's sort of collapsed in here. This is definitely a doorway where there's trees growing up through here. Oh wow, this is cool. Very cool. Look at this, there's a corner too. So I'm thinking maybe a stone up to here. Maybe brick or wood. Probably wood, because there's not much brick here. The bricks were probably just sort of the fireplace. I'm assuming it would have been timber above here. There's some more bricks in the ground there. Would have been a fireplace over here. There's another wall higher above, so that was probably for the next house over. Guys, this is so exciting. Now, I don't want to go too far because I can see over here someone's built a house, so I don't know where the private property line is for there. So I got to stay away from their property. I see another sign below me, but look at these giant boulders here, guys. This is crazy. Crazy, guys. All right, let's head on down, see what we can find down here, what this sign says. What the heck? That's freaky, guys. What the hell? Oh man, I can hear an ATV flying up the mountain. Hopefully it doesn't crash into my van. So I'm sort of parked on the side of one very, very thin road. Doesn't have a lot of room. Oh, okay. We have picture rock here, these boulders are. Known for its frequent background in the granite photos. Alright, we're gonna have to find some old photos of the town so we can compare them. It's hard to imagine what once stood there. And here you can see a house that's fallen down, and there's really just a roof laying on top of what used to be a home there. I see some other timber over here, and oh, there's a bunch of metal relics over here. Very cool. There's some sort of post here that's more modern. I think the parks put that up. There might have been a sign attached to it, but I don't see it now. Now this, no idea what this was for, but it's there. And then of course, there's all sorts of bits of broken glass and stuff laying around here in this old site. You can see where the roof's collapsed down, or the walls are collapsed in, of whatever this building was. I didn't see a marking for this one. They're very cool. There's a lot of flat ground here, so it leads me to believe there's more buildings over this way through the woods. I can't really see any other than up on the hill above me, which is definitely a private residence somebody's building. But yeah, you can see bricks just laying around everywhere. There's what was a trail here, I can see, but all these trees have been falling in. Old cans and metal stripping everywhere. Relics just laying around in the woods. Oh, spiderweb. Don't want to walk through that. Let's see what's just beyond here. See if there's anything else under this trail. Oh, yeah. Uncomfortable. Oh, I see a sign, guys. Yep. We're in luck. I see a park sign up above. Further on down the track. Really need to put my sidearm on my hip, because this is bear country, like I said. Don't need to be wandering along and running into a bear here. I see more timbers on the side here in a dugout area, so it would have been probably a miner's cabin there. You can see more tin and scrap in there as well. All right. I see more ruins, guys. Oh, yeah, animals crunching around too. Okay, here we go. Oh, this was the hospital. Check this out, guys. This is the side of the hospital. A 2-story hospital was constructed by the Granite Mountain Mining Company to defend the newly sprouting town of Granite against ravages of disease. In 1884, an epidemic of black diphtheria had swept through the Granite and killed many children. Mrs. John Hickey, a resident of Granite, lost 3 of her 4 children to this plague. That's crazy, guys. But check out the leftover remnants of this hospital here. Again, you can see all the walls have fallen in. Ooh, I gotta watch out, guys. Look at all these square nails. You know it's old when the nails are black. You know it's old when the nails are square forged nails. You can see those are hand forged, guys. But yeah, don't want to step on those. But they're all through the timbers here, so we gotta watch out. Now look at that. I can see the metal lead soldered cans laying on top of these bricks here. Obviously these bricks in here probably would have been some sort of fireplace for the hospital, and we see more bricks over there, probably the same over there. There's so much lumber in here, guys, so much timber. Unfortunately, it's all sort of rotted to the weather, and there's not really much left of it for us. But very cool. I would have loved to have seen these buildings somewhat standing, but it's still cool that we can come and see this anyway. And there's tons and tons of tin scrap everywhere, just cans, oil cans, food cans, absolute piles of them everywhere through the forest where we walk around here. I wouldn't doubt that there'd be some pretty cool relics in some of these foundations. I don't know, we have a bit of a hole in the ground here. That's kind of cool. Huh. Where am I? I hear things crunching around in the forest. I don't know if we can see that. Let's try zooming in. You can see the part of that hospital roof sort of standing up at the front there, where it's collapsed but still standing from the framework that's fallen on the ground there. It's very cool. Okay guys, so here, this is what we call a local dump, landfill. You'll often see these in old mining areas where there's just tons of glass and tin all dumped in one spot. So we have this would have been probably the dump for the local hospital. They would have thrown all their food tin cans just out here. And then the pathway continues. I don't know how far this goes before we hit private property, so I have to be aware of that. But there's what seems to be all sorts of dugout areas, like here. You can see this has been dug out. There's a ton of brick and tin in here. There's probably some sort of miner's cabin or something in here at one point. Same as down below, I can see what would have been some sort of roadway here where it's flattened out. You can see more tin and debris in there. Okay guys, so we're gonna go back to the road because my car's kind of blocking the road a bit. I can hear people coming through. So we're gonna go further up and see if we can get to more of this town. We'll see. I don't know. But this has been pretty cool so far. I believe there's supposed to be some of these buildings somewhat partially standing, so I don't know. Only time will tell if we get to find some more. But we'll keep heading up. I know there's a few people ahead of me I was talking that kept going up, so, and I haven't seen them come back down, so there's got to be something up there, guys. Alright, let's head up. Well, we are back at the van, but there's something across the road I just spotted, so we gotta go check that out, obviously. It's definitely another home site. I see building walls, stonework all over, including over here. There's another old rotted wood fire here. Let's check that out. This huge old wood fire here. Check that out, guys. And some other tin framing here, probably for a window or something maybe. More over here. These all would have been home sites. You can see as it goes up, steps up, and each level is flattened out with stone foundations, even all the way up here in the woods. Man, this place is cool. And there's all sorts of bits of relics sitting in the ground everywhere. Ceramics, part of a plate probably. Broken bottle probably. It's everywhere, including, look at this one, guys. We have some of this old purpley colored glass. And from what I hear, that stuff's really old, 1800s era, so very cool to see that. And this here looks like it's part of a handle for a pot or pan. The pan's rotted off there, as you can see. And you got all this cool ceramics here, guys. Very awesome. Okay, this is very cool. Granite Montana Silver Queen. And here, look at this. We had a giant main street coming down. There's all sorts of buildings in here. Look at the size of some of these buildings. Giant 2-story buildings everywhere. I wonder what lies left of these ones. You can see over here, giant mining building with the shafts going down. I wonder if that still stands out there in this huge place here. I'm not sure what that's going to be. All right, guys, let's get into it. We're going into the forest. Ooh, I better get my sight on first, actually. I don't want to come across a grizzly. Okay, guys. I see something very cool here. We got the Freemasons marking on this pillar here, which means this would have been probably the Freemasons' hole. As you can see, the ground goes deep into what would have been a root cellar or some sort of cellar, and then comes up at the sides, and it would have built up out of there. But we're gonna go through the forest and up back through there, but there's all sorts of stuff. I'm already seeing buildings all to my left here that are still standing, so that's really cool. But first, let's go into the forest. Very exciting, guys. This is what the back of the Freemasons building would have been. And then over here, we have multiple dig outs with lots of bricks and stuff in them. These would have been dug out cellars, and you can see the stone foundations and brick in here. These would have been all probably mining cabins and different buildings along in here. You can still see another fire stove, wood stove, sitting down in that one right there. And again, all the brickwork and tin and glass everywhere. Very cool. Well, I don't think this is original to the mining town, but who knows. We do have a picnic bench here, but I can see the stones that have been stacked in a circle for a fireplace. It looks like somebody used this site as a camp spot at some point a long time ago, because since then all these trees have grown into this spot here, and this tree's actually fallen down onto this picnic bench here. So maybe people camped out here a very long time ago. All right, let's keep going. Oh, this is very cool. Again, we see some stacked stone walls. Look how nice and straight they are, how perfectly stacked they are. This is very, very cool. I do see a sign here, so we might find out what this building was here. If we can get it under all the down trees on the path. Oh. Okay. Oh, we have a church here. Another church. The other one was the Catholic church. Here we have the St. Peter's Episcopal Church, constructed in 1890. And this is what remains, guys. Stone foundations, maybe a couple of bricks and tin strewn around. That's about it. Oh, this is cool, guys. I'm assuming this is maybe a building, a room, or maybe the church tower coming off the end of the church here, this little square column here, but they did a really great job on the stonework here. Very cool. Down below here, these are some really deep walls here stacked with stone. Something very big was built into the back of this lot, that's for sure. In this site, we have this weird little bucket here. It says Baroid Treating Chemical, NL Baroid, NL Industries, Inc., Houston, Texas. Not too sure. 5 gallons, whatever it was. By the looks of that, bucket though, is probably more modern. Maybe the 70s or something. Oh, we got a bit of a little butter dish here or something. Very cool. Little oval butter dish piece. There's the beginnings of some embossing on the back, but not big enough to see what it was. I love finding relics though. That's so very, very cool. Alright, let's look around. Some more. Who knows what's just around the corner, guys. Okay guys, we're on this random road. I don't think it takes us anywhere. But over there I'm seeing building remnants, so let's head on over that way, because that looks like it'd be pretty cool. Here's another wood stove in another foundation here. It's kind of crazy. When they left, they just left all these big heavy wood stoves here because they didn't want to lug them out of here. Out of all the ghost towns I've been to, this one's definitely got the most wood stoves still left in it. It's crazy. Alright guys, this did have a sign here telling us what it is, but unfortunately the sign's gone. But we have this piece of building that's very well preserved here. It's all made of stone. Very cool. You can see more building foundations going back into the hillside here. And in here, hopefully there's no bears in here. Oh, look, the roof's made of steel and brick on the top. That's crazy. This might have been a dynamite shelter. They might have been storing their dynamite in here for the mine, maybe. Okay, so I'm walking up above that giant, thick, strong shelter. Oh, they got the tin roof on it. That's cool. Check the tin stripping roof on there. The animals are going wild out here. Listen to them, guys. And the further I go up the hill, the more foundations for buildings up above that I see. The place is literally littered with remnants of buildings everywhere up here. Yeah, more bricks, more stone wall. This path running up above where I just was, up into the woods, where again, you can see more remnants of human activity up here. Oh, what the heck? I think this is maybe a collapsed shaft here or something. It's very deep. Crazy. And down below we can see more remnants that we're going to go down and see in a bit. But I want to explore this mountain. Look at all the stone up on this mountain. It's very cool. Oh, very slippery. Broken glass all along this hillside. Very cool. There's something. Is that another shaft? That could be, guys. It could be a shaft. Let's go look. Okay. Lots of glass here. It could be a dump. I'm seeing a lot of broken glass and bricks. And tin over the top. It might be just a dump hole. An old chipmunk or a squirrel, whatever it is. Look at that. My little friend. Oh, man, I need Texas Roadhouse peanuts right now. Yeah, she will be my friend if I bring those out. I don't know who's blasting music in the woods. Someone's absolutely blasting music in the woods here. What is this guy doing? Oh, he's coming to me. I would love to feed you, sir, but I don't have anything. Oh, this guy's been fed before. He knows the game. I know he's digging a hole. Look at him. He's digging a hole there. Oh, he's so cute. The issue is, that's a terrible place for a hole. That's right on a path. Oh, here. Back to his tree. He's going to come back. He's coming back. That's a glass bottle you're on, sir. Mm-hmm. Yep. I can't really go any further. The track up here, it's sort of closed off. It's overgrown. It's just animal trail up there. Oh. Crap. Is that wind or is that an animal? Oh. I have to get up there. I see brick foundations up there. I have to go up there, guys. Where'd my buddy go? Oh. My buddy ran away. Alright, I'm gonna go. Let's go, guys. I hope there's no bears up here. There's tons and tons of broken beer bottles here, though. It's crazy. Look at all these thick, old, broken bottles. Definitely a dump site up here. And then down below we got all these old collapsed remnants. There's a couple of standing buildings we definitely got to check out over there. But first I want to see what's behind these bushes. Whoa! Don't fall off the mountain. I have to see what's up here, guys. I've seen brick walls or something. Oh, I think it's a giant 2-story building sticking up from below. Okay. Uh-oh. Something big just made a noise up above me. What is that? I don't want bears. Okay. That might be my message to leave. There's something big stomping around up the top. I don't know what though. Oh no. I only have a 9mm. It's not big enough to kill a grizzly. Oh, is that a cave? What is that? Something creepy up here. Oh God. There's definitely something up there. What is it? Oh man. Alright. Looks like there's an old something or other down here. I don't know if that's the beginnings of another shaft, but here, we're up way up on the mountainside here, and this building is standing up alongside me. So look how tall this building must be. It's definitely at least a 2-story building. I'm gonna check that out and hopefully get off this mountain so we don't get eaten by a bear. There's a lot of crazy rock formations up there that I want to check out, but this place is kind of sus. I don't like being in grizzly country with an inadequate firearm. So there's that. Oh, there's something up there too. Is it a person? I hope it's a person that's up there. I don't want it to be something else. Alright guys, I am going to retreat off this mountainside. Ooh, there's something very big up there. I hope that's a person, because I'm getting the hell out of here, guys. Something very big up there. I want it to be a person. I need to watch the mountainside in case it's something else, because I don't want it to be a grizzly. If it's gonna be a grizzly and it sees me retreating down the mountainside, or if it's a mountain lion, then I'm screwed. Although a mountain lion I could take down with a 9mm probably. But either way, I don't want to take the chance. So, okay. Could be just people up there, I don't know. I don't hear people up there, that's the thing. How do I get back down? Oh, it's very cool up there. There's so many cool stones up there. Massive boulders and stuff. I bet they built houses right up into there. Even up the top. Alright. Anyway, we're going back down. Well, I don't see what it is crunching around up there. I imagine if it was a person, I'd hear them talking, but I don't. But the trees are covered in bear scratchings all around here, so definitely going down. Down, down, down. Okay guys, we made it off the hill, thankfully. Alright, let's see what's down here then. There's the building we just checked out. It's a whole bunch of foundations right here on the ground. And some standing buildings this way. This is the little visitor center. Mostly everything's washed off of here now. Granite Ghost Talk. For an underground portrayal of granite, visit the mining exhibit at Granite County Museum and Cultural Center at Phillipsburg. Ah, dang, I didn't know that was there. Granite Ghost Walk is difficult. The walk is high altitude, includes very steep places, must be taken slowly, take time to complete the walk. For normal hikers, it's 2 hours minimum. Oh Lord. There's more? What the heck? I thought I'd already traveled all through the mountains here. Apparently there's 2 hours more of walking through all this. I don't see it, but we'll see. I'm gonna keep walking. I see some cool buildings over here, so we'll check this out. Now there's no sign for this one, so I don't know what this is. I don't see any signs for this one either. This one's totally collapsed, but this one is somewhat standing, which is amazing. So let's go check that out. Oh dear. The roof has seen better days. It is clearly full of rodent droppings. Not really looking to catch hantavirus today. You can see all sorts of grossness going on in here. So we're going to get out of here quickly because there's a ton of rodent droppings in here. The bed looking pretty rough. Ceiling falling in. Little cool cabinet here. But that's enough for me, guys. Oh, man. I don't know what the metal detecting laws are out here. I'd love to metal detect these foundations though. Guarantee I'll find some silver coins in the ground. Look at this one. There's another one. There's nothing left of that. There's a cellar. It sinks in a bit. But there'd be cool stuff to find in that cellar. But look at this. This was probably a very large establishment. Maybe a saloon, maybe a hotel, maybe both. We're going to find out because I think there's a sign on this one. So we're going to be able to know what this one is. This is the one that was just above before. Man, look at the sheer size of it. These walls just sort of hanging on for dear life. This big iron beams and posts and frames at the front structure here. It's amazing. Look at that. It says Western Iron Works, Butte, Montana. That's where these bits of iron were made for this establishment. You can see the cool artistic detail on the front here. All the way up, like a Roman pillar or something. So this was the Miners' Union Hall. Built in 1890 at a cost of $23,000, this 3-story building was once a social center of bustling mining town. The first floor was constructed of native granite. The cast iron front held 6 large windows and small colored glass panels. The upper stories were brick and the roof was covered with sheet metal. Interior walls and ceilings were plastered and elaborate molded pine trim was artificially grained to look like hardwood. Lighting was by oil lamps, one of which weighed 400 pounds. Oh my. The second floor housed union offices, a library, a large hall with an 18-foot ceiling, wallpaper, a special maple spring floor for dancing. At the back was a stage. 500 folding chairs provided seating for concerts, operas, and theatricals. The first floor was a recreation hall for the miners with billiards, card tables. On the third floor was a meeting room used by clubs and secret orders. In 1890s, buildings along Main Street included saloons, rooming houses, and restaurants. Across the street from the Union Hall was a newspaper office. In the gully below was Chinatown and the red light district. Uh-oh. All right, let's look across the road and see if anything still sits down in there. But first, look at this. You can't go in here. They put these things here especially, and it's for our safety too. We don't want you climbing in there and these brick walls fall down on top of you, because you can see the way some of them are leaning now. It's only time before they eventually collapse in. And as we can see over here on the side, there would have been probably another business or home, as there's another large fire stove sitting over here. Very, very cool. Look at these giant stone archways. If I can get a good angle. I can't go in there, but look at those giant stone archway windows there. Absolutely amazing, guys. Love it. Look at these granite stones that they cemented in place. So, some beautiful craftsmanship here. It's a shame it's all going to waste right now. Okay, as we walk across the road here, down in this gully, apparently was a newspaper right here. And then below that was the red light district in Chinatown, which I can hear a ton of music coming from. I don't know if there's a house down in there currently, or if there's just some noisy campers. I'm not sure. But we'll walk around and see what else we can find. I see another path going into here. Looks like there was something in there at some stage. What do I see? As you can see here, there's a bit of a collapsed shaft down here. You can see it goes way, way deeper down there, but there's a lot of rock and dirt falling in there. But this appears to have been a shaft at one time. So here, right next to the shaft, you can see these stone steps on the foundation. So this would have been the entrance to the house or whatever it was at the time. Very cool, guys. But what's this at the back? It almost looks like there's a shaft at the back. Maybe they were digging inside their property line, trying to see if they too could get themselves some of that silver out here. Very cool though. And this would have been the front walls. Would have walked out down here into the main street. I'm assuming this was the main street. Nature's sort of reclaimed it a bit, but you can see levels as it steps down. And this all would have been the red light district down below in Chinatown. But where we stand, we're standing on more foundation here. There would have been a building right up on here where we stand right now. You can see some of that tin over there. It would have been probably off of the building and some timbers as well. And below looks to be another little street or road going just below us there. Here we can see more stone and timbers. Not too sure if this is a building or probably was. I see brick here. We have a bit of a buckle left on the rocks here. Looks like someone's been digging for relics out here. Broken glass, tin. Okay guys, we have found this little mine shack there. We have the toilets here, as you can see. They're kind of falling into the hillside here a little bit. There's some Mountain Dew cans down there. I don't think I'm going to fish them out. And we have this miner's shack down in here that we're going to take a look at. It's kind of buried a little bit from the years of the mud sliding into it. So as you can see here, the roof's kind of level with the ground. We have a chimney there. Very cool. I love the design of this thing. It's just so rustic and rusty. I don't know what this room is, if that's another bath, toilet. It's coming off the room that has the toilets. And then we have some collapsed buildings right here and some crazy looking stuff over here. However, where I'm standing right now, I was just told by some hikers that a big moose with antlers was standing here just not too long ago. So I have to be very careful because it's rutting season and the moose will probably kill me if it comes across me. So, having said that, I need to be very quiet and listen for a moose because there's one in this immediate area. So, I've not yet seen a moose in the wild, and as much as I want to see one, I don't want to get killed by one. So, we have to be very careful, guys. But we're going to continue searching around here because it's very cool. Alright, guys, check this out, though. It's a shame it's collapsed, but it's very cool. But we have this one here. I have to watch out because there's like a giant gaping hole in the floor in here. So I'm not going to go in there too far. It looks kind of dangerous and the floors look quite bad. I'll see if I can get in there a little bit. Okay. I'm in here. I don't want any wasp nests or bears or anything that might be lurking in here. Oh, Lord have mercy. What is that? I don't even see back there. It's so dark. I don't like that. That could be bears in there. Fallen down floor. What is that? Oh, I don't like that. That dark black hole is creeping me out, guys. Let's back away from that in case it's a bear's house or something. Stinky. It's very stinky in here. Oh, I don't like that. Okay. That miner's shack was creepy. I did not feel comfortable with whatever that room was back there. You couldn't even see in there, it was that black. Okay, definitely smelling animals over here. Oh Lord, please don't eat me, Mr. Moose. Oh good. Apparently this is where the moose was just a while ago, right here. So I really need to watch out here. Oh, man. Oh, chipmunks. There's so many chipmunks and squirrels out here, it's crazy. Okay, I'm safe for now. Man, I've never been so uncomfortable hiking in the wilderness before. But when you come out to wild places like here in Montana, you never know what you're gonna run into. Okay, there's the front of this building. It's a big hole there. Maybe they tried to dig for a mine shaft before they put this shack up here. Oh hell. I don't want to hear anything out here. Okay. May warning. The last resident of Granite. May lived in this cabin and spent many years as a watchman and as a water commissioner for Deer Lodge area ranches. She died in 1969 at the age of 75. Now, I don't think they mean that cabin. I think maybe they mean this cabin, but I could be wrong. Maybe both. I don't know. Okay, I'm on moose watch, guys. I don't know which way that moose went, but I gotta be very careful going down here, because those things will just destroy you. They're deadly. Oh God, what was that? Oh, I definitely hear something. Okay. Oh, there's something big in the woods, guys. I don't know what it is. I can't see it, but I can hear it. This is right near where the moose was spotted. I'm scared to move or make a noise because I'm trying to listen so quietly, whether I gotta run or not. Oh, I'm gonna walk down a little further. It's very sketchy, guys. I wish I had an ATV. I'd probably feel a bit safer right now. There's so many ruins to look at, I can't ignore them. So, right here was where the moose was spotted. And that's where I'm hearing noises over the hill. So, my best guess is it's a moose, but I don't know, it could be anything. I have to be very careful. The moose could have gone any way around here. Oh, Lord have mercy. Very scary. Alright, so we have some more. There's some bones sitting there. That's creepy. Okay, see over here, we have more cabin ruins. I don't really want to go in here because this is where the moose was. And I'm making a lot of noise. I'm hoping the moose wants to go away, but if I make a lot of noise, it might actually attract the moose to come attack me. So I don't know really what the best way around a moose is. But we have all these cool... Oh Lord have mercy, I don't want to run into a moose. Shoot. All these cool all these cool foundations in here and relics. Look at this. Man, this is a really cool spot in here. If it wasn't for the fact there's a deadly moose roaming around this section, I would be super happy to be here. But freak is that moose at? I don't know. Oh, Lord. I don't know. So there is a possibility that when I was climbing up that mountain, that noise that I heard stomping around of something big up the mountain, that could have been a moose going up there. So I may be safe where I am. I just don't know, because they said they seen the moose here. Oh, bear scratchings. Man, it'd be cool to find some moose antlers out here. Could you imagine how much they go for if they shed some antlers out here? Okay, we're on a creepy looking trail that... Oh. So we're kind of going in the same direction possibly that the moose went, but I just gotta be careful. I'm gonna put the phone down for a second, and we'll turn it back on if I see anything cool or something. Oh, pissing myself, guys. I just ran into the moose. I just ran into the moose. I just come face to face with the moose. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh God. Oh my God, he's so big. Oh my God. I thought I was gonna die. Oh my God, he's right through. Oh, I'm shaking so bad right now, guys. I'm shaking so bad. I'm like white like a ghost. He's right through the woods right in front of me. Oh my God, that was horrible. Dude, he was about 30 foot in front of me. He looked right at me. Oh my God, he's still about 100 foot from me right now. I can't even look away, so I'm scared he's gonna charge me. Oh my God. I want to get him on camera, but I do not want to die right now. I'm shaking. Look, I'm shaking, guys. There's the moose, guys. I gotta get out of here. He sees me. I gotta go. Oh my God, I'm so out of breath, guys. I had to run up that hill. The freaking moose, man. He's gigantic. No wonder these things kill people. I sort of popped my head back over the hill just to peek, and a dummy like I am, I snapped a tree branch and he flinched and turned his head to me. I don't want to do that again. That was way too close for comfort. He was within 20-30 foot of me. We were basically face to face. Oh man, that scared the life out of me. Alright guys, so I don't see any other buildings here. So I'm going to put the drone up real quick so I can capture these buildings. Then we're going to put it down. Then we're going to head to our next location, guys. Okay, so that was quite the interesting end to this episode. Could have died today. Glad that I didn't. Let's live and learn from this mistake. Montana has things that will kill you and eat you. So, yes. Be careful, guys. Be careful when hiking in the wilds of anywhere, really, I guess. But dang. Grizzlies and moose, no thank you. Montana's got some evil creatures up here. And they're not evil. They're just doing their thing. But they could easily kill us. Alright guys, that's enough for that. We are packing up and then we're gonna head on to our next location. Hopefully we find something fun, guys. Alright guys, until next time, this is Aussie Van Man. You know what to do. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Let me know in the comments below what ghost towns have you guys been to and what do you think of them? Have you been here in Granite, Montana? Let me know, guys. Alright, till next time, this is Aussie Van Man. If I don't get killed by a moose, we'll see you later. This is the luckiest grouse in the world right here. He just ran in front of my vehicle. I had to lock my tires up, screeching halt to save this poor little grouse because he almost got run over. What's going on here?